I am just about to go in for my steroid injection in my knee. Now the theory here is pain management because they won't do an operation on me to replace my knee until I am at least 55 because of the length of time that operation will last and the amount of repeats we'll have to have. So this is stage one to see whether this manages the pain. Now I'm going to hope that they'll let me record it so that I can show you what happens, but I don't know if they will or not, so I'll be back and I'll let you know what happened. So unfortunately they wouldn't let me record the needle going in, which I sort of thought they might not, but I was sort of hoping that they might. So that was quite interesting. I'm able to walk at the moment because I got also given some local anaesthetic, so apparently my knee will feel a bit better for about 7 hours before it all wears back off again and I've got to wait for the steroid to take. So nice. What did they do? Well, what they use is ultrasound to be able to see where they're putting the needle. So she has a needle which disperses the drug and is looking at an ultrasound screen as well at the same time to make sure the needle goes in the right place. So the needle went right into the knee joint, in between the femur and the tibia. And actually getting the needle into the joint was the most painful part. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 in pain at that point. And the needle was about, I'd say 3 to 4 inches long. I was like, "Ugh," when I first saw it. And there was quite a lot of fluid that was dispersed into the joint. Once she got the needle in place, I didn't feel anything from there on, and she showed me the screen, and apparently the patella tendon is quite angry too, and the surgeon actually mentioned that, but the kneecap itself doesn't give me any trouble. And she also showed me the arthritic change on the medial side of the joint. That's where the problem lies, and she also agreed that there's not very much cartilage left on the bones at that side, which is what the surgeon had told me too, so that's sort of like the crux of the problem here. So what now? Well, I get about 7 hours of pain relief because they gave me local anaesthetic at the same time, and I'm told I've got to take it easy for 7 to 10 days. How the hell do you do that when you're a personal trainer? So next week and a bit's going to be quite interesting, and I might be doing virtual spin classes. I have to take no drugs at all and wait and see what happens and whether the pain gets better or not, and it's going to take me a week to 10 days to find that out. So that's where the whole it gets worse before it gets better thing comes in, I suppose, because I have to stop taking codeine and wait and see whether this steroid injection works. So that is going to be really delightful. Not.